Hello everyone, Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online. Back on the test server playing some more with the Into the Abyss expansion stuff. I have gone ahead and got myself the Triglavian Cruiser. Triglavian. The Vedmak. Mine is called Twizzlers. And I'm going to take this baby into Abyssal Deadspace, take it home to its homeland, and see how it fares. A really cool looking ship. Out of all three of them, the cruiser is my favorite. That's just what I like. I like the look. It looks sleek. It looks deadly and dangerous. We'll see all the sorts of motions as we're playing here, but really like this ship. I'm hoping I can find uses for the Triglavian ships in what I do in my day-to-day once it's live. But I wanted to show you a couple things before we go in. I am going to take it into a level 2 and agitated site. This is the tier 2. In this case, I have an electrical filament, and that's going to give us a penalty to EM resist, which is okay because we're going to be armor tanked, and to capacitor recharge. I'll show you the fit for this in a second, but what I did want to show you is you go into the ship tree, and they've made some changes. So it looks like they spread this out, so there's less per row, probably one less, I think. And they've added the Triglavians to it, so this gives me hope. Maybe we'll also get the Society of Conscious Thought here, and we'll finally have the Gnosis and its friends. Now, being that those ones aren't ships that we can build, they may not, but it also shows that maybe we have room for a couple other pirate factions, maybe under the same quote-unquote precursor skill tree. So that's cool, we got that here. Typical stuff, armor tank, energy destabilization. So there's all sorts of craziness here. They do get a bonus to like energy Nosferatu, so I'll probably tweak my fit a bit. I'll show you what I have. So here's the Demovic. Let's do a quick look. Frigate looks pretty cool. I mean, it's alright. It looks like it'll be a fun ship too. I'll give this a try as we go forward. Not bad. Obviously the Vedmak, which we've already seen, but we'll look at it again. So this is it, kind of no guns and stuff. Looks like it's in the closed up mode. So that's cool. And then the Battleship, the Leshak. Did I say that right? I did. That's a pretty big, beefy little thing. A big, beefy little. That's kind of contradictory. It's a beefy thing. But again, of all three of them, the cruiser is definitely my favorite. I would like to try to set one of these up and try some level 4s at some point, just to see how the weapon system works in missions. But let's get to business. So hopefully we won't have any, tie-dye today, like in my first video. So here we go. So in the highs, for now, because it's pretty tight fit, I'll have to tweak some things. I have a single medium Velez Entropic Disintegrator. This is the one I pulled out of the sights. So I just grabbed it and threw it in here. They appear to work much like lasers. They have an ammo. So you can see them here, the Gluon, the Lepton, and the Quark. When you put them in, they affect the range and the damage, as you'd expect. Quark being the shortest range, you can see the picture. This is the longest range, least damage. This is the middle guy, the Lepton, and the Quark. With the 3 lines is your biggest damage, closest range. So that's great. I'd love to fit maybe one or two smart bombs up here to help deal with like rogue drones and stuff when they come in close. And the Vedmak does get, or the Vedmak does get a bonus to smart bomb damage, or smart bomb capacitor need. That's what it is, 50% reduction. Also remote armor repair, and energy NOS and neutralizer. So pretty cool stuff. Disintegrating damage tracking speed. In the mids, I have a stasis webifier. Just threw a 2 on there for now. Not getting anything fancy to help deal with some of the smaller stuff, so that my disintegrator beam can track it. So that's pretty cool. Large capacitor battery. I went with this one because the 2 is too much fitting. They're the Tech 2, and it's hard enough to get the faction ones, so I just went with the Tech 1 meta. 10 meganewton afterburner. This is the second one I've on here. I did ruin one with mutation. Made it, I mean, it was faster, but it used way more capacitor and stuff, so unfitting. And a tracking computer right now, just to get the optimal range mostly, to get this thing out to a little bit more range while we're working. 3 times entropic processor, or entropic suppressor 2s. So this is the damage modifier for the new weapon system, the disintegrator, Entropic Disintegrator. Medium armor repper 2. I already broke one of these as well, mutating it. Increased the rep per cycle, but increase the cycle time and the capacitor use by a lot. I can show you those at some point. I left them back at the other base. Actually, no, they're here, but we're not docked up. So I've ruined a few mods already trying to do the mutations. It was mentioned on my last video in YouTube what my thoughts were on a reactive hardener. So I threw one on here, and it works pretty good. The one site I did run, I ran into drifters in one room, a drifter battleship, and it adjusted to that. It was pretty cool. First time I ever used them in PvE, so it seems to do the trick. And then just an adaptive nanomembrane to round it out, give us some decent resists. Could probably use a little more, to be honest. See how this level 2 goes. 2 medium Trimark armor pumps, just to give me a bit of buffer so I have room to make mistakes, mostly. And an ancillary current router just to get a little tiny bit more boost or capacitor out of it. And that's the fit. Alright, so we're going to take this in just a moment. For those who don't know how this works, the Entropic Disintegrators, or EDs, are a beam style weapon. They only have an optimal range. They don't have fall off, so you're either in range or you're not. When it's on, it uses capacitor to fire like a continuous beam, and the beam stays on as long as your target is in range. And so it starts off with some damage, and the longer you keep it on target, the more damage it does up into its point and up into its max. So it's pretty cool, and the beam changes color. I couldn't really hear a sound. I was listening, but we'll see if we can hear a sound with it here again today. But let's go ahead and activate this thing, and let's get into this tier 2 electrical site. We'll know pretty quick. Yeah, see, there's not going to be tie-dye because everything's working a lot quicker. I had a couple sites yesterday when I had tie-dye, and it took, like 3 minutes for the deal to happen. I'm going to go ahead and turn these on. This build is not cap stable. I get about 4 minutes with everything running. So the trick is to try not to need everything. That is a lot of drones. We have one of these towers. What's this? Deviant Automata Suppressor. I'm going to fly over here and see what it does. Now turn these on. We'll webify these up. I got my long range one, so we'll see what kind of range. I think they're 42, so as they come in we should be able to put the beam on them. I'll show you how this looks. It's really cool. Here it comes. There it is. Oh yeah, there it is. You can hear it humming. We'll get close to it. They're not within range, but as they're flying straight in at me here, I can just beam them really good. So yeah, it makes a cool little sound. I'm going to fly over to this thing and see what happens. I haven't done that yet. Assumed they cover the whole range, but apparently they might have a range, so we're just going to get in there and see that guy's web range, so we can put that on him as well to help tracking. And you can see it here. Misses him because he's in close, but that's okay. We'll just... there we go. We'll web that guy, so we should see him slowing down. Web. And then beam. And there you just see it's a constant beam. These are too weak. I'm just wiping them out. The longer it stands on, it fades through into red as it speeds up the removal process. We're just going to orbit that. That's good, 5,000. I don't remember why that's set to 5,000 right now, but that's fine. I just want to get over to this and see what it does because I haven't seen them do anything. I'm wondering if maybe because these are small drone size, maybe this will... Oh, look at that! And it's... Oh, that is amazing. So don't launch drones when you're close to this thing. Come on in, drones. Do your thing. Come on in and get me. It'll be fine. And you can just see it here chewing away at them like crazy. That is cool. The drones aren't liking that. Look at them. They're like, no! They don't want to come in. They're trying to stay out, but they're going to get chewed up by the machine guns. So beneficial as well. I like that. So if I launched my drones, they'd probably get devastated. Let's do it for science. I did actually lose one in the first sight to some rogue drones, but let's just see. Get ready to call them back. Oh yeah, look at that, getting chewed up right away. So they will attack both sides of the fence. They don't like anybody. But they don't appear to be hitting me. Let's just see here. That's all the drones it's these drones. But I don't see anything coming from this tower. Oh, listen to that ship sound. Oh, we're towards the edge of the map. You can see it here. So if we keep going this way, we're going to go through and it's going to start damaging us with the whatever electrical cloud outside the range. But we should start turning. Beautiful. We could just like hang out here and let the automated defenses take care of these drones. That is so cool. So I wonder what the other one does, because there was 2 different names I saw. There was the Deviant Automata Suppressor, and then there was like the multi-body targeting, which I'm assuming is the one that takes out missiles. So but this does show me that we could bring drone boats in as long as we can stay away from these towers. Now, higher sites may have more towers, may have bigger range. We just don't know yet, which is kind of the most exciting thing about these sites, is that we just don't know yet. Probably by the time it's released live, we'll know everything we need to know. Maybe CCP will hold some punches until live, and this is just kind of the testing stuff, but that is so cool. I want to get a screenshot of that. Oh yeah, look at that. That's our screenshot. That's beautiful. And they're all gone. No wrecks to loot, so we will head over to this thing. Thank you, buddy. Heavy Deviant Automata Suppressor. Now I'm pretty sure the other ones were light too, so this is like a bigger tower. That was a pretty cool effect with just the crap coming out all over the place. Now we're going to turn off the repper now, save some cap. 42, so we can shoot that. Go grab our loot. Now we do have 20 minutes. Apparently there's a bug that stops it from showing up. It's supposed to show up right up here. You have 20 minutes to complete the site, and if you don't, you and your capsule and your ship and everything are lost. So it means when you come to do these sites, you commit to finishing the site. What? I didn't get anything from the research lab? I didn't. Nothing. I'm going to open it anyway. I can't believe nothing. That's not fair. I got nothing. Yeah, it's empty. Sweet. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go ahead to the next room. Screw it. Now, I don't remember in the previous one. Oh, because this one's green. Wasn't it orange in the previous video? There's just so much. Sorry, coughing fit, so there'll be a small gap in the audio there. I'm pretty sure these beams were orange before. I don't know. So much to keep track of, I just don't even know anymore. We're going to go ahead through this and get to the next site. Now, when they were in tight, I probably could have gone to the bigger beam, but this seemed to do just fine. It's okay tracking. What do we get here? A battleship, and a drifter battleship at that. All right. So we're going to start by moving this way. We have 2 towers, see? 2 towers. We have a multi-body tracking pylon. So let's head towards it while we worry about this battleship hitting us. Got all this on. Now we need to reach out to 42. Maybe he'll come in close. Is he coming towards us? Let's go take a look. You can see he starts off already damaged too, which is really cool because he's in here fighting Triglavians is my guess. So he took some damage. And he is flying away from us, so we're going to actually have to chase this guy down. Alright. Oh, what's this? I must be by the... No, stop it. By the tower. 80% turret tracking speed bonus. That's cool. Okay, let's go get this guy. But yeah, you can see he's in here. He's a little damaged. Which means we're going to get to take care of him. Interestingly, these here appear to be similar to what we have on our ship, if you look. They're not quite the same, but they're very similar. Like, they have the same base ideas. So, I don't know. There's something going on here. I'll have to talk to some people who are smarter than me about lore stuff at some point. See what they have to say about all this. I like the fact that the drifters are damaged because they were pretty powerful. So, oh yeah, look at us taking some hits through because we're flying straight in on this battleship. We should probably get some traversal on as we close the distance. And let's get some hobgoblins on them because I don't think... Well, we'll see. These ones actually shoot too. Doesn't appear to. This guy took some damage at some point. But we'll send them in there. We'll send this on. Here, we'll see it. It's changing color. It's getting orange. Now, oh, flipped up there. So it does. He's missing us. That's good. And it's just going to get more and more red as we go here. I'm going to start. I don't want to close that much. Let's get within 15 because I think my other one can do. The higher damage one can do 17. Oh, he is taking damage from something. No, that was probably from when I launched them earlier. That's probably from when I launched them earlier. Okay, we're under 20. We're going to give it a couple more seconds here so you can see it. Building up damage, 481. But then we're going to turn it off, so this is going to mean we're going to start recharging from scratch. I think I have to be within 13 actually, so we're going to go smaller. Now you got to be careful. They will try to drag you past this beam, or past this deal here. And so you can see I'm getting a little close. I'm going to have to actually turn away sharper. Which means I'm going to have to stop my traversal because I don't want to go out there. And we're going to stop this. And we're going to reload to the quark and fire it back up. So it has the instant reload and ammo swap, just like lasers. And we're going to close distance on this guy. He's 10. Let's slow him right down too, so we can just catch right up to him. Beautiful. So we're skirting the edge of the map here. Look at that, right on the edge. That's cool. And yeah, so the beam, there we go. Now we're digging in. And we're going to take this guy out. We're going to bump right into him. So you can see, it's a battleship, much bigger than I am. But we should be in under his guns now, so he has a harder time hitting us. And there you go, 1300, 800. Not bad, not bad. These guys don't drop loot either. So hopefully this one won't be empty. We'll go back to the long range. Oh, you put 3 in this time. I don't appear to actually be using them up, so that's weird. I don't know why. Okay. And yeah, very cool. So far not so bad. I'm hoping for a little more. Now the fact that there's 2 towers means there's more going on. It'd be cool if it was like one of each and you could choose one to use or to avoid, depending on your situation. Can we shoot that thing? Triglavian facility is too far away. Oh, because I put the wrong one in. I want the glue one in anyways. Let's just do that. Exploded. Ah, that one's got loot. Perfect. Sights are super beautiful. That I do have to give them. Like, look at this. Just amazing atmosphere. I said it a lot last time, but there we go. Closing in. There's our explosion. Gates open, so the gate is green. Let's go up and grab our loot and see what we get this time. Now, for the most part, it seems to be mostly other keys to other gates. Last I heard, the higher tier ones weren't in yet, but something crazy was coming, so we'll see what happens with that. I was following Twitter a bit, and they were talking about it. Ooh, I got something different. I did get a bigger level one, so that's got to be a tier 3, right? 5. I'm sure that's what this number means. So we have this agitated, which is a 2. That's a level 5. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's cool. So they are in the game. That whole thing I just said about not being in there. What is this? This is the unstable, which I think is the smallest or the biggest. Of course. That looks like it's going to be bigger than the one we have. That's going to be, and it's a small armor ripper. All right. Well, let's do the last site. We do only have 20 minutes, so no lollygagging. Turn off our ripper here. And we're going to try one more. So that's cool. Okay, so the level 5 is in. It's an electrical, so same as what we currently have. And we are going to do that in the very next episode because I want to. I'm wondering if the differences, like the negatives, are bigger. Oh, that's exciting. I'm kind of excited. Probably can't do it in this ship, but we're going to try it. Next episode. Okay, anyway, let's do the last room. Let's see what we get. Jump on through. Everything's on. I said turn that off. Would like it if you listened. That's cool too, the unstable. That's lots of drones. Look at, oh wow, there's a cloud over by the gate too. Okay, do we have any towers? Start making distance this way. These guys are going to close in all on their own. We got a lot to deal with. I don't see any defense towers anywhere. They don't show up on your thing, but they're pretty prominent. Oh crap, they're getting in tight real fast. So we're going to switch this over to the quark. And we'll start shooting these guys. That guy's web range. And we don't have a defense tower. We are going to have to... You know what? I'm going to fly through this cloud. Let's just go. I just got loot. I didn't know these things... Oh, that was I blew up the research station already? Alright. Let's get some drones out here. These guys are... I'll go something with a little more tracking. We'll have to keep an eye on them because I know the drones like to eat your lunch. Webbed and everything. That guy's... Yeah, as soon as you launch... Wow. Holy. Okay. They do not like drones. They did not like it. Can we fly through this cloud? Are we flying through the cloud? Yes, we are. We're in the cloud. What are we getting here? 300% signature radius penalty. Does that mean I'm easier to hit or harder? Let's keep the drones in here. That's going to help us more than it's going to help them, I think. So let's just orbit this thing at 5. Stay in this cloud if we can, because we'll be able to hit them better. Look at that. Because they can hit us full application already. So the increased signature radius penalty should help me. Yeah, see, I'm hitting them no problem. My beam of disintegrating. I'm really excited about this level 5, this tier 5. I think we're going to lose our ship, and I don't even care. I was excited enough about trying a level 2 with you guys here today, but now that's all out the window, and I'm going to do a level 5. Next episode. Alright. You can see them opening up every time you shoot. Take a minute to enjoy. You gotta really watch it. Look at this. They're actually... we're gonna get right here in a sec. There it goes a little bit. So I can't put drones because they get eaten. So that alone encourages me just not to bother even trying to use drone boats, which I do like as a PvEer. I have Gila, as you all know. Anybody who's talked to me for more than 30 seconds knows I like the Gila for what I usually do. But I'm glad I get to have a reason outside of just because to try different ships. So see, we're outside of the thing now. But we're going to get into this cloud, maybe? This is cool. I like this atmospheric, the landscape, adding landscape to the battlefield. There's things, and you can stay in these clouds, and yeah. I mean, we'll talk about the random module stuff all you want. That's all, yes. But the sites themselves, so far, are very exciting. I'm curious to see if there's more variations. Obviously, I haven't done enough to really have a judge. Now, the ones I have been kind of the same. You know, show in, kill everything, get out, which is fine. It would be cool to see if there's other, maybe we find in level 5s, who knows, maybe we'll find like entire battleship wings and we'll be like, oh, I don't even know. Who knows? I have to imagine it's hard, though. Anyway, let's go get this loot while we kill the rest of these drones here. We're in the cloud. That's good. We draw them in with us. Yes. I might even just stop. Let them orbit me in here. See if we can do that. Web that guy and shoot that guy. Yeah, see? Full application because they're slow and 300% signature bloomed. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh. Thought I looted that. What else do we get? We have another unstable for a 10 meganewton afterburner. We will try that. Right at the end of this episode, we're going to see if we can break another 10 meganewton afterburner. Oh, let's web him. Forgot to web him first. There we go. Boom. Web that guy. So, parked in the cloud, hopefully and got some help. We're right next to the gate too, which is nice. This will be the gate out. So we won't need to lollygag. As we get to the last guy, I'm actually going to start heading towards the gate. Oh, I'm having a lot of fun. I won't be grinding these to death. I'm going to do enough to have a good taste and do some videos of it and get a handle on it, but I'm going to be doing these a lot when they go live, so I don't want to get tired of them while they're on the test server. I'll definitely do some testing and looking. Like trying to fly near those defense towers, that was cool. I for scienced it and figured some stuff out. Sacrificed a couple drones to various things. So this is the gate out, so I'm just going to take a minute. Look at these. There's another cloud there we could have tried. Looks like maybe a different cloud. Yeah, look at all this stuff. These big rocks. If you haven't seen the Eve FanFest video on how they did all this and made it look like this, take a look at that. It's very fascinating stuff. I mean, this rock is the biggest scenery asset in the game. Outside of maybe planets? Maybe? But it's so far away that you can never get to it, especially because there's a limit to the size of the arena and all that jazz. Alright, so we are out. We can't tether, but that's okay. And there we go. Site complete. We can dock up.
Docking permission requested.
I have kind of moved my operation to a market hub so I can test, because I'm going to be testing some other fits. I want to do some Tech 2 cruisers once I'm done, but I'm thinking I might... Can I dock?
Docking permission requested.
Thank you.
Request accepted.
I know we can't tether. There we go. So let's see if we can't break our afterburner. There's something else I was going to show you here. Yeah, see here. So if I show info, huge. Well, it brought it down by like up by almost 80 gigajoules, and yeah, so kind of broke it because it takes a lot longer to activate, and it didn't give me that big of a boost to actually repping, so I broke it. But we'll see if we can break another thing. Let's just do it. So don't even have to pull it off. We can just activate all of the things. We're going to keep that. Not that we use it very much. I probably should have switched over to that for the drones now that I'm thinking, but I was just so excited about flying into gas clouds. And we're going to activate one of these on this unstable one. So if we use... So yeah, decayed is the smallest, the gravid is the middle, and the unstable is the biggest. So here we go. We want to put our Tech 2 afterburner in here. And let's see what we get. Activation. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, this one's a good one. We have the CPU range for it as well. So this, oh my god. That's going to be nice. So, I mean, it's only a 9% speed increase, but it reduces... Okay, we're going to put that baby on. Yeah, I've noticed this. If you do it when it's in here, the fit doesn't seem to update right away. So there you go. Is that the good one, or is this the good one? Show info. This is the good one, right here. So pop that on, and that gives us more capacitor. 20 seconds more capacitor, and a fair bit more speed, I think. A little bit more speed, and some fitting room. I like it. All right. So anyway, we're going to call that this video. That's about the 30 minute mark, which is perfect for what I like to have my YouTube videos at. In the next episode, I'm going to take this baby into a level 5 electrical storm, and it's going to be good because we're probably going to lose it. I don't even know what implants I have. That's okay because it's on CC and I don't care. So if you like that video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Let's discuss these sites. What are your thoughts on these sites? We can discuss the random stuff, but right now I'm kind of just waiting till I've seen enough of it and see how it affects the market. Mostly for me, I'm excited running the sites. So let's talk about that most, and we'll see you guys all in the next video, where we probably lose our Twizzlers. Alright guys, take care. If you're new and you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get the channel to 1,000 subscribers. That'd be fantastic. Thank you to all who already have subscribed and communicated with me through the various channels. And fly safe. I'm out of here.